What's up, guys? It's Casey, and today I want to tell you about some interesting stuff that happened in March of 1997. It was over 21 years ago, and it's a little bit weird saying it out loud because you're like, wow, 21 years ago? Like, I think it's a long time, and I just realized, like, I'm 21 years old, but in major perspective, it's really not that long ago. So, first I'm going to start out with some major events. The 5th ESPY Awards show was on TV, and the ESPYs is like the Grammys, but for like the sports side. If you're not big into sports, that's okay. No shame. Don't want to offend anybody, but I'm gonna struggle with some of these names. The Saudi Arab billionaire Prince Al Walden bin Talal. He got 5% of Apple, which is probably worth a lot of money now because Apple is like $1 billion company. Not like, but it definitely is $1 billion company. The Howard Stern radio show aired for the first time in Fayetteville, North Carolina. The tallest freestanding structure in the Southern Hemisphere, the Sky Tower, was officially under construction. The Brazil Senate finally allowed women to wear slacks. That was only 21 years ago, so never really realized how lucky you are. One of Picasso's paintings was stolen. They found it a week later. I cannot pronounce the name of this painting to save my life, but it's Picasso. He's a Picasso, not Picasso, but Picasso, and he's a very famous artist. If you don't know who that is, you might live underneath a rock. I don't know. No offense to you. Palm Pilot was released by Jeffrey Hawkins. He's the one that designed it. Buffy the Vampire Slayer played for the first time on TV. 68-year-old Gordie Howe, shout out to Gordie Howe. He signed to an AHL team. If you don't know who Gordie Howe is, I don't know what to say unless you don't watch hockey or you just don't pay attention to anything sports related Detroit wise. I'm a big Detroit Red Wings fan, so shout out to Gordie Howe. Paul McCartney was knighted by the Queen of England, so that's cool. An Iranian military plane crashed. It killed 80 people. President Clinton tripped over himself and fell, and he had to have knee replacement. And then Joe Mullen is the first American to score 500 NHL points. I don't know if I said his name right because I didn't know that at first. I just thought, hey, someone scored 500 points in the NHL. That's a big deal. So also major birthdays that are in March. You have Katie Ledecky. She's an Olympic swimmer. Simone Biles, a huge Olympic athlete. If you didn't watch the Olympics last year, she's like she wasn't the whole gymnastics team, but she's the one that scored the highest and got USA first in gold. And then also Camila Cabello. If you don't know who that is, if you ever heard Havana on the radio, that just happens to be her. Famous weddings that happened were Vanilla Ice. He got married, so shout out to Vanilla Ice. And then actor Harry Hamlin. Struggling with some of these names over here. Major death that happened. Major deaths. There's two. Would be Carrie Lewton. He was in the Goonies. I don't know if you've seen the Goonies. It's one of my favorite movies, but he passed away. And also the Notorious Big passed away. If you don't know who that is, that's okay. Huge hip hop artist. One of what they consider like a father of hip hop, but he's like one of the greats when it comes to hip hop. Sporting event wise, the MLB announced a 5-year, $50 million deal with Pepsi, and I know we look back at it now, we're like, wow, $50 million, like, that was a lot of money back then because it's definitely like a decent amount of money now. So 21 years ago, it definitely was big. Music wise, the number one song on the Billboard Hot 100 for half of the month was the song Wannabe. It was by the Spice Girls. It's a classic song. You probably at like any party that you go to, or you could probably like walk into a college and you'll hear girls singing it. It's really like a classic song. Excuse me. Also Can't Hold Me Down by Puff Daddy was also on the charts near the end of the month. Some movies that came out were Liar Liar. I don't know if you know that movie. I didn't know that movie. So it's a learning process for both of us. Jungle to Jungle. I want to say that movie has Tim Allen in it. It's pretty funny, but again, I've seen like bits and parts of it. Another movie that came out was Turbo, and that's a classic Power Rangers movie. Don't know what the Power Rangers are, then they're just like 5 guys that dress up in different colored suits, and they go around and they save the day, just like the Ninja Turtles. Just not Ninja Turtles, they're Power Rangers. So yeah, I couldn't find any information about like how much gas prices were, but for just my month specifically, but I found out it was like all of like that whole year was around like $1.19, and I would love for that to happen today. And also like in April, like there was this huge like gas like boycott, and overnight the prices dropped 30 cents. So I'm thinking we should do that, but that has nothing to do with March. So the cool thing also that I found out was in 1997, like so many good movies came out that I never realized it, but like my favorite one's Titanic, so of course I'm gonna say that. But for March, that's all the information that I have for you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope everybody's having a great semester. Getting work done, we're almost halfway there, and we get Thanksgiving break coming up, so super excited about that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.